which is one of the main reasons for destruction of rainforest, because a lot of rainforest is cut down for production of palm oil, which is used in practically everything in our lives, from soap to food, etc. So that's one of the dilemmas we talk about. Okay. We were talking about the climate system. I'll explain in a bit. Yeah. So the climate system we chose here is quite unique and not really used anywhere else. It takes advantage of our climate in Jerusalem, being in summer very hot, or in general during the day we have, even in winter we have quite a lot of bright days. So we've got sun coming in, but it gets cold at night. So the system essentially works like a big wet mattress. It's based on the fact that you've got, underneath what we can't see in here, is a whole series of shower heads that's released water in a given size drop. We've got air pushed through that, basically pushing cold or hot air, depending on the season, that's also wet, into the atmosphere. During the day, in summer, we'll take from water from the bottom of the cistern outside, basically taking cold water and pushing it out into the atmosphere. And during the night, we're using the hot water at the top and pushing that through the conservatory. So that's taking advantage of the natural conditions we've got here in Jerusalem. In addition to that, we're also using other supporting systems for, especially in cloudy days during winter, where we don't have the advantage of sun during the day. We need supporting systems. And the desert has a completely different system, which is essentially like a reverse air conditioner. So it dries out, and so we wet and cool, and then have a system to dry out the air. And we've moved from the neotropics into Central Asia. Now, one of the challenges here was we've got a really high conservatory, which can contain full-size, medium-sized trees. Okay. For that reason, we dug 2 meters down to have area to fill with soil and to be able to grow full-size trees. On the other hand, the walkway is raised, so we get a feel of the walking around the trees. For that reason, we've used fake trees to try and display some epiphytes. In addition to that, all this system that you see here, or if you look back, you see the beginning of how we display the pockets. We'll be growing epiphytes and lithophytes, plants that grow in the air or on rocks, displayed over this whole thing. So that'll be the main display to start with. Move on.
Banana. It's hot.
So, yeah, I'll speak. So, in addition to showing rainforest species and habitat, things of habitat value, we also want to show where the origin of domesticated plants in the tropics come from. So we're showing bananas in Central Asia. These are actually old-fashioned hybrids and varieties, so they're not the Cavendishes you get in the supermarkets. We're showing coffee in the understory. We're growing coffee underneath. Okay. So it's obviously, I mean, those of you know from large fields, there's nothing like it, but it's a bit of a glimpse, especially for people locally who haven't seen them growing out in the wild. Eventually, obviously, we would like to get more coverage, so it'll be much more shaded here, and show a bit more of the rainforest sort of structure.
Excuse me, how much variety of orchid do you have here?
How many?
Varieties of orchids.
Variety.
Multiple?
How many varieties of orchids?
Of varieties. Right now, we're not displaying that many. The orchids you see that we're displaying right now are commercial varieties, but they're still, it's a bit sunny.
You know they will survive,
So,
but they
we're
don't
trying
have
out
a
with those. We've
competition,
actually
nutrition
got,
competition.
About,
You see, it's really
50
kind of
different
the
species of orchids, they're
plant.
not varieties, but species proper. Obviously, as Botanical Garden, we want to eventually have a collection of plants which
Our
is
children, if rain, I use this
species,
like an
things that
umbrella.
you can see as they're seen in the habitat, not just horticultural varieties. There's a room for horticultural varieties as well, but there's also a value of conservation of actual species here as well. So this is all very new and not open to the public, so it's not, eventually, it will be a work in progress and eventually there will be more and more varieties.
You know that this palm.
These are Caryota mitis from Southeast Asia. You can see that we just passed before. There's another species that grows in the Himalaya. It's quite tall. We're still using stuff that's available commercially to try out and see what's
Pascha we
what.
use like this. Pascha Jesus come in Jerusalem. We do like this. Nah, I like this plant. It's dangerous, right? This plant.
This plant is dangerous.
I don't know.
That's Aristolochia littoralis. So it's an Aristolochia that grows in coastal rainforest,
Yeah.
which has got a lot of salt spray and very moist.
Like insect.
This is pepper relative, so
Yeah.
Piper unguiculatum, not nigrum. You can smell the leaves they use.
Indonesia. Ah, this.
It's
Yeah.
got quite a spicy smell.
Yeah. Indonesia have, but it's
And
bigger.
in this
sweet.
case, it's not just usually in pepper. In black pepper, the fruit is used.
Yeah.
But here, the leaves are used as well
Yeah.
for seasoning.
Yeah. This.
Jackfruit.
No,
This is jackfruit. In Southeast Asia.
All right. So now the flowers are from the pepper, but but it's jackfruit. There's another one over there. These were cuttings that were taken from trees in the old conservatory, grown in the quarantine meanwhile, and replanted back here. The car? Go for it.
This plant from Southeast Asia.
yes, it's ginger.
That's cardamom.
Yeah.
Cardamom. It's not genji.
Sorry?
It's not genji.
No, ginger
No,
family.
Yeah,
different.
ginger family.
Yeah, same. But we eat also. It's very delicious.
Different. I saw it in the forest.
This is very good.
This is lemongrass.
In Jerusalem, wherever we build, we've got a good chance of finding something that was built maybe 2,000 years ago, being an old city. If you look back, you see the pigeonholes behind you.
Yeah.
That was a columbarium built 2,000 years ago. And as we were excavating for the original conservatory, it was discovered. So it's part of what we conserve within the structure of the conservatory.
This Morinya?
No, that's it's similar, but it's an acacia called acacia. The Latin species name escapes me, but it's an endangered plant in Israel. Very common in Africa, but endangered in Israel. So it reaches its northernmost part of distribution.
Yes, the leaf same. It's Morinya. You
Yeah,
know
it is
moringa?
similar,
Yeah.
but moringa slightly bigger leaves.
Yes.
So as you walk through savannah and into the desert, you feel the difference in climate.
Oh, it's eggplant. Aborigine.
Yeah, only this is a native one, I was going to say.
Yes.
So, in the desert section, which we're still working on, The desert section is divided into two sections. On one side we've got the old world, so Yemen, Arabia,
I like this.
Africa. On the other side of the new world, so that's all things in Mexico, desert in South America, another layer to it all is also plants from two deserts in Israel that are actually endangered. For example, this inconspicuous looking plant is called Losa.
Kak Jamie.
Very few plants of this out in the wild. Okay? Many of our endangered plants are maybe common south of here.
This line leaf? Only bohongan.
This is leaf.
Really?
Yes.
What
this is
flavor
a
it
leaf.
have?
The leaf like a sap. You know.
Hi.
Sheep that's from Indonesia.
So beautiful. Kak Jamie.
Senat.
Kak Jamie, satu kali di bunga.
From Vietnam. Sen.
Oke. Dapat dembu nggak kakak? Dembungan.
In the Western world, and they still pay royalties to native people out in Namibia for using the plant. So it's an interesting story. There's a whole lot to. I'm afraid that I have to wind this up. I need to hide out.
Huh.